Hello, Arthur here with one more video about Zeepkist and ZSL-50 blocks. And this is second part of track review, 50 parts and it's all clear. Well, one of the unique things for these tracks that I find really interesting, it's rocks inside the pipe. They're solid, not transparent, and you can crash on them, and that's interesting stuff. For you to avoid them, you need to go out from ideal line. And another part is the road to the finish, which not everyone liked on the lobby because it's no grip ice, and if you won't be aimed during the jump or prior to jump, you can miss the road or checkpoint. Box 50. Well, thanks for scale. This track have pretty unique scenery, and this is really fast track with minimal checkpoints and really unique idea of to jump. And honestly, I have some trouble to doing it because from my understanding you need to be as fast as possible, and it's really hard to do, really precise, so I need to brake because sometimes I'm too fast and I'm over jumping some parts. Here is Skyway. Again, a lot of scenery for so small amount of blocks, and I would say for me was the only hard thing. It's this like 60-degree turn when your road is really tilt. All other are basically optimizing your trajectory and maintaining your speed, so it's not hard. This tilt turn was the only problem. And guys, if you think that why am I saying a lot of like 50 blocks, for reference, last ZSL, most of the track have from like 2,500 blocks to 4,000, and this only 50. Abstrack Ride by Shadanook. Well, unfortunately I didn't finish this track, and I don't know why. I have all needed speed to finish the last speed check at the end, but I don't know, I was sometimes even faster than other people, but still didn't go. Fortunately, Shadanook was on this lap, and I can show how he finished his own track. It's not really hard. The main problem is the last speed check and couple of blind jump corners where you need to know where you to go, but after a couple of attempts it's not a problem. Greenwebs. Well, I would say what people type in the lobby. It's pretty easy and boring map track because last 7 seconds if you do nothing. Like all this last part of wall ride, if you set your soapbox proper, you're not steering. So yes, it's 30-second tracks, but 10 of them you do nothing. So yeah. Sorta Spooky by that guy. This track have a lot scenery and pretty interesting layout, and a lot of people enjoying to play it. Some people were confused where to go, but arrow helps, and not from the first attempt, but people managed to find the proper way. "50 fallen pieces" or failing pieces, and for moment of record, this is not legit track just because of after time, but if you will see what people capable to do on this track, like 53, 55, I'm doing like 57 right now, it's legit. So after shoot, take someone to collaboration, like someone who can easily finish his track under 1 minute, or just more practicing on his track to be less than 60 seconds as it's in the rule. And it's really Well, not a lot of people enjoy to play this track because it's not really aligned. 50 blocks. I wouldn't say that this is a really hard track. The first jump could be problematic, but eventually, because it's using feather, it's it's not hard and you can do easily. More hard part, it's transition from wall ride to going up and to tilting, rotating part of the roads, which honestly not so hard, but slightly annoying. I don't know. If you know the physics, if you know how to do them, you just aim to the center and that's it. And boosters are not so hard. So for me, the most painful part was transition from the side to upper part of this road. "50 block speedway." The good thing for this track and the idea that it's reused the same layout, the same part of the roads over and over multiple times. I love it. As I said in previous videos, it's how I think a lot of people should think on these tracks to maximize your layouts. And I was really enjoying that all these checkpoints, to not confuse you, they have numbers, so you understand where you need to go. One problem turn was from checkpoint 2 to checkpoint 3, where I was forced to brake. I believe you can do it without braking, but I didn't find the proper steering angle for this track for 7 minutes, so I need practice more. Spikey. The track itself not really hard, some couple of jumps, but the scenery, as you can see, this visual effect about the tree that turning around you, it's look nice, you know. People made some really interesting stuff for this year because it's, I believe, first time where scale permitted, but you have really strict rule of 50 blocks, not more, not less. As for the track itself, yes, again, it's not really hard. All lines almost align perfectly, so you just need to drive and make a couple of jumps. Sense of thesis. For me, it was pretty hard track because it's made of sand and you have a lot of speed and like have different grip, which you need to think about. And because the track is slightly tilt, you need proper amount of speed to make to the finish. I couple time just didn't have enough speed for the last part, like for the last wall ride and booster. But it's fine. It's the way where you need to find balance between speed and braking and steering on the sand. But yeah, I don't like sand. Grey Sky by Unknown on this lobby. He created this track, it's a new one and it's great. People love scenery, people like ideas that you have a lot of different finishes, a risky one, safety one, you have a couple different layouts how you can finish this track, so you can risk, you can do it easily, yeah, but to make after time, I think you're forced to do it through a risky finish and risky maneuvers. Compact 50 by Archie, and for me it's really complicated, speedy technical map, which I'm not fan of because either speed or technical one, but yet again a lot of different transition, wall rides and jumps where you need to be really precise to finish it. The fittest frontier. Well, I would say this is pretty complicated track because most of your jumps you need to do like blind. You don't see where you need to finish, and if you will miss the proper place where you need to jump and how you can jump, you just fail and miss the landing block. And also you can save a lot of time during the last jump to the finish, because less air time you have, more speed and more time you save. Funky by Court. And I didn't finish this track. Every time I was failing near the finish. It's really wonky, it's really hard for me, I don't know why, but it is what it is. The last part was pretty hard. A lot of elements were used during creating this track, which is surprisingly and great, I guess, but still somehow track really hard for me. Okay guys, thanks for watching this video and this part for track review. I think 1 or 2 more to come, so we will see, and thanks for watching it. Leave likes, leave comments what your favorite tracks, what is your best time on some of these tracks. Thanks for watching, bye.